It's my latest video. Before I start, I just want to hope everyone had a wicked Christmas and a Happy New Year 2020 to absolutely everybody. Last year was a bit of a mad one. But to be honest, this isn't what my video is about. My video is purely about sales I've had. And it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video. Just, yeah, time to be honest. But here we go. Let's get in. So I don't want to keep you guys long. I've got about 27 sales wanted to go through. Some mediocre ones, some half decent ones, some that I was just happy with. So we'll start off with, we have got a South African Springboks World Cup One Nations jersey. I believe these were given away where you could send off to Castle Lager. Cost £1 and sold very quickly. I couldn't find no listings for any of them. Done some research on Terapeak, etc. Google, could find images of the shirt, just couldn't find any sales on it at all. So yeah, I just kind of aimed what I thought would be a silly price that people wouldn't pay, and quite obviously very happy to get £22.99 for that one. That was a charity shop pickup, by the way. Next one, another charity shop pickup. You see there's a price on that there. £29.99, 50p in a charity shop. I wasn't sure whether I think I cross-listed it on Amazon as well. But 50p into 22.49 on cassettes. A lot of people, I won't mention no names, so they don't bother with selling media, etc. Well, yeah, it kind of proves that media does sell, and it can sell at very good money. 50p in a 22.49, bit of a no-brainer really. Yeah, that was a charity shop pickup as well. Next, Pocket Dragons. I'm pretty sure this one's sold, and we've got this one's actually returned. That's come back. We're waiting to hear from the buyer, but initially it sold at £11.99. It's called Flannel 90. Yeah, can't remember the exact year of this particular one, but yeah, £11.99, £3.69 was part of a bundle. That probably have set me back around about the £2 to £3 mark, but yeah, another bit of profit. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, whether or not the person wants the item still. And quite obviously we've already paid for the postage, so they would have to pay postage for that to go back out to them. Next, something I've had for quite some time. It's, I don't know if it was that it's a Revision 10 Sky Plus TV original remote. We did manage to get in the packing, because it was, you can see in the bottom right corner, it was actually split. So we put two up-to-date batteries in there. But that sold at £14.99 plus £3.69 shipping. £2 pickup at a boot fair. God knows how long ago. I have so much stock that I see people's death piles, and yeah, sometimes I see images and I think, damn, yours is worse than mine, and I think mine is pretty bad. Is anyone's worse than Tom's? I don't know, but yeah, this was something that had lain around for a long time. Let's move on again to the next one. So saying we put a 5% offer on. I think I paid weren't loads of profit on it. It's just a cool item really, Christmas item. A mug and coaster, Leslie and Paver, Christmas mug. A little bit as someone called George in Essex, not that far away, says. It's bill power at the end of the day. On from that to another football top. Eintracht. Can I even pronounce it? We're gonna go for it. Braunschweig. No idea. Do you know? If you're from Germany, Yeah, I humbly apologise. If we'd have saying I'll get my coat and go now, but I'm not. Nine, no, I'm going to stay here. Yeah, I know my German's very rubbish. Apologise. Football top adults, Jägermeister number 56 size medium. Had a 5% discount on that, so we took 23.74 on that top again. Pan top, pan flip. Yeah, really kind of yeah, be honest, I've always been a massive football fan, a lot longer than someone like George, to be honest. Going back, a big Arsenal fan, going back to 76 to 77. Those that like their football and maybe from the northeast of England, Newcastle centre forward called Malcolm MacDonald is the reason why I support Arsenal. But I've always had love of football, but maybe yeah, football tops especially, something I'm really looking worldwide now. It's something I'm really looking into a lot more. I'm starting to see yeah, there's quite a market there, to be honest. Which I knew there always was. It was just kind of pulling my finger out and kind of getting into them. So again, a pound into £23.74. What we got next? Yeah, hey, good old Mickey Mouse, Jim Shaw, Disney Traditions. See if we can get the underneath of it. Yeah. Um, Should have really rotated that picture. But you can see it's to showcase Jim Shaw, 24.99. I can't remember if I took an offer on it. I'm not sure if I did or not. But I bought a bundle of about 14, 15 pieces. A lady had just put them out in the charity shop. She goes, "Hey, what do you think of my Disney collection?" I think a lot of it, I buy the lot. And I think the lot was up for £34, £36. She knocked them down to £26 for the lot. I've already sold about 4 pieces, so yeah, doubled my money already. And a couple of these pieces are in these items here. So I think that particular bit was a 250, a 350 piece initially, but bear with me. Pieces cost me just over the £2 each. Buying them all in bulk, but yeah, really happy with that one. Next, yeah, again another bill payer. Trolls. That sold for £9.99, £3.69 shipping, boot fare pickup quite a while ago. Paid £1 for it. Anybody remember Trolls on the Amiga? Wow, massive game. If you do, pop a comment in the box below. Favourite Commodore Amiga game? What was it? For me, Cannon Fodder. I felt that the theme tune to that was absolutely brilliant and the gameplay was awesome. I'm diversitising. Probably didn't even pronounce that right. Let's move on. Next one we got Sonic the Hedgehog. Pound 50 at one of my local charity shops in Erith. Yep, sold for £12.99. Knuckles. It's in really good condition, Knuckles was, to be honest. They look cool. Suppose we can go about Sega games. Favourite Sega game? Oh, damn. Would have to be, for me, Sega Rally. Sonic the Hedgehog, I know was probably the flagship game, but Sega Rally. Boy, hours on that, on the Sega Saturn, I think it was. Moving along. Thank you, Knuckles. Bye. Tapes. Media. I'm not 100% sure what people are using blank tapes for now. People know, drop a comment in the box below. Are people using them maybe for old CCTV systems? Are people using them to maybe put, I don't know, CD onto VHS? Is that even possible? So I'd be curious to know what people are using these blanks for, because I bought, and I spoke about this in my last video, I paid £50 for, I don't know, bundles and bundles of these tapes. And these tapes were originally packs of 5, but the lady's mum had opened them all, God rest her soul, she passed away. And I bought them as a job lot, the £50 including the postage as well. So 3 sold there, sold that 4 times. So they did just on those alone. There is, without post, it's probably pretty close to £100 on the 4 packs that have sold. So yeah, really really good money. Not all the VHS tapes are following the same mark. I sold on this bundle 2 lots to a guy in Finland. I think it was 124.99 a bundle of 10. So again, yeah, great
It's
money.
13:30.
Thank you. Just so you know, it's 1:30. So next we have got an old Ripley Cable-Matic. Cable-Matic, I believe, is an American company, a torque wrench. Something you would use in the cable industry, for example, to tighten up F's at £30 worth of pressure for RG59, RG6. Apologise for overly boring you there. Cost me pennies. I've bought it as part of a massive couple of bundles last year and the year before. £17.99 plus £3.69 shipping. The next one, bit of electronics. Got a few electronic bits, not a lot. Sony ICF C320L Dream Machine. That's a pretty good film with Vinnie Jones. I watched that the other night. Diversitising again. Yeah. Favourite football film? If you've got one, put it in the comments below. I'm interested to see. I want to get a bit more, a bit more kind of speaking with you guys a bit more. So if you've got any questions about myself, what I'm doing, hobbies, etc., anything I'm asking, yeah, put a comment in a bit below. Let's kind of interact. That's the word I was looking for, and we'll go from there. Probably 2 into 14.99. Happy with that. Next, another top rugby top, Heineken one. This time, £1. It weren't a big seller one, to be honest, but happy. £1 into 9.99. Bill payer. Yeah. I watched. I've decided in 2020 to really cut down on YouTube. You know, I know you guys, all these big YouTubers, whoever they are, and I dare say most of them don't even watch my videos, but you know what, there's so many people out there, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I try to keep my videos, you know what, as real as what they are. I do the videos to give myself a little bit of the sanity, to be honest, and maybe just show you guys, like, generally what a general reseller is kind of doing. But I watched a reseller a good few years ago now, American lady, cannot remember her name, so I do apologise. Whoever that person was, maybe none of us would ever know. But she says sometimes when you look at plushes, and I've sold hundreds of plushes from mediocre prices to very good prices, to look at something, and I could have taken these pictures like that, facing each other, facing away, etc. Like that. We done quite a lot, but the main image, I thought I wanted to keep this picture here. But this lady, getting back to it, said that if you look at something and it's got like that cuteness factor, it can be a long way to that's something that's worth selling. Now this lady, all her business was about was buying and selling plushes. My business isn't about buying and selling only plushes. So from my point of view, yeah, the cuteness factors, it ticks one of the boxes. God knows how many boxes you would need to tick to make you want to buy something. But one of the boxes is it's got that cuteness factor. The other box would be, is it something that's, I don't know, pretty easy to pack? Is it easy to take pictures? And number 2 boxes, what kind of return am I going to get on it, etc, etc. So on this particular one, it says we sold 2, we didn't. First person, I believe, would have been that didn't actually buy the item or pay for it. But yeah, 50p a pound into 14.99. These are Kleenex bears, by the way, for those that weren't sure. It does say that in the listing above. So moving along, another 3 Maxwell tapes, another 21.99. Won't bore you anymore. We've already spoken about these bundles, and yeah, got a cool product rating. Another thing to remember with the product ratings, for those that might know and those that don't, I think a lot of the people I have on my YouTube channel, and we're still trying to hit 200, so let's get it out there, please. 200 subs, don't be mistaken with 2,000. Never going to happen in a million blinking years, to be honest. But sometimes you can have, there might be more than one listening. Look at ones that have got a pretty good product rating. Why put this item on something that's either got a 0 rating or has actually got a rating that is actually poor, a 1 or a 2 star? So always look at those product ratings. A little tip there for today. For those that didn't know, for those that did, I'm not telling you how to suck eggs. Peel your own eggs, honestly. Moving along. Sony Walton. Already had feedback on this. Got a full asking price for shipping, £74-ish. Bear with me. Sausage sandwich getting cold. Yep, we'll get cold. Alright, moving along, that didn't work. Yeah, I paid about £4 for this at the boot fair. Didn't come with a charger. I bought the charger, which I think cost £5.99, but an original, it's a Sony charger there. Come with case, there's the case. Come with a little remote adapter that you could pin on your shirt, etc. Machine worked perfect. It weren't, to me, it wasn't anything spectacular. The condition was okay, it weren't brilliant, but goes to show again, hold out for your money. If I would have wanted a quick sale on that, said I only had that one, I could have got 25 for it all day long and sold it months ago, but I held out. It's a £75. Yeah, really happy with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got about 11 left, guys. Next, again, something I've had for a lot. I've had this listing removed on many occasions, but we changed the wording round. Excuse me while I get a drink. Lemon water, trying to be good. Yeah. These were bought in boot fair, not a boot fair, charity shop. I bought 3 odd boxes of them. I'm not sure if they were 1930s, 1940s knives. Might even have been 50s, to be honest. Those in the know will probably tell me more than I know. I vaguely remember stuff like that when I was a kid. But yeah, £3-4 into £21.99. We still have a box of smaller knives, which I think are about 16 centimetre long, some forks and some fish knives as well. So yeah, happy with that one. Ooh. So those that might remember, I think it was last year I purchased a lot of wooden toys. A lot of it was from a Swiss, maybe a company in Switzerland, I think, NAF, Naef, and I sold one bit for around about 175 quid. These aren't made by them, these are made by, was it by the Mad Cow Company? But I sold 2 items. There was this one at £17.99 and another one at £15.99. I still got a couple of bits left. I think I've got another wooden one, so for some Christmas-ish time, sales on these have kind of taken off. There you go, it shows you up the top there when I listed the item. Been on there since the 17th of March. So moving along, we get to another dragon, Jauntry. Unboxed with tush tag. Those that don't know what a tush tag is, there's one there. These tags sell, just the tags will sell for £1 on their own. So if you've got a worthwhile dragon, there are people on eBay that will sell these tags again, i.e. the boxes. If it's a worthwhile dragon, if it's a run-of-the-mill dragon that you're looking to sell, would I personally bother? No, if it's only something that's maybe going to fetch up to a tenner, I think you'll still get pretty close to that mark. But he sold, used, unboxed with tush tag. There we go in bigger figures, images, so you can see. Yeah, a 1997. So that was that one. Moving in, we was talking about Commodore Amiga games earlier. This one sold, something I'd had for quite a while. £6.99 plus shipping. Um, yeah, floppy disk for those that remember. Floppy disk. Yeah, how cool. Hours and hours of playing games, waiting for them to load. Have fun. I think that one of the machines I remember the most is the Commodore 64. I remember the VIC-20 as maybe one of the first machines I had on BBC microcomputers, but it was the Commodore 64 for me that set that benchmark. But the C2N tape deck, even though you could connect up, you could buy third-party tape decks, but boy, the little alignment screw in the middle, that was at just a fraction. You're waiting there thinking, Jesus, sure this game should have loaded by now. It's been half a day. It was all fun. Prices on the Amiga stuff is gone through the bloody roof. Excuse my French. Yeah, if you can pick up Amiga stuff, this retro gaming is something I'm definitely on the lookout. This yeah. So let's move along. We got another one of those Disney pieces. This is a Lennox Disney Mickey Mouse Pluto Best Friends Showcase. This sold for £32.49. Just go over some of the images. Was part of that set that the item owes me £2.11. That's what it cost. So yeah, another great Disney item there. Got about 4 or 5 left. So one of the charity shops I get on really well. I go in there. I just pick a load of stuff out and put a donation in the box. So we put a donation. This cost me pennies. I think it was originally sold in Sports Directs, whatever. But 5% off, £11.39, £3.69 shipping. Very happy with the return on that one. Another one of these bricks, Rona. This one's called the House of Marbles. I was looking for this in one of my plastic sheds and could not find it. I thought it was a game that had marbles on it, but it weren't. It was just what it was called, House of Marbles. But yet another one, another £17.99. Something that owes me probably nothing now. So yeah, happy with that. Another Disney one, another £29.99. Into pure profit now. We took an offer on this though. We took an offer, I think it was £20 plus £3.69. The guy said, considering it was unboxed. Yeah. So Donald Duck, Disney Traditions, Jim Shaw again. Always on the lookout. There's some that have got some of this Jim Shaw stuff. And it's got really good markups on them. So yeah, again very happy with that. We've got 2 left, I think. Something that I thought I had listed, and I'm going to come to that in a second. This one was a Freeview box. Thompson, tested it out, all working fine. The remote was like brand spanking new. It was still in its original packing. Come for brand new Fig 8 UK cooled lead band, about 1.8 metres long, and 160 gigabyte hard drive, which we cleaned. Quite an old unit now, but paid for ages ago. Thought it was listed, it weren't. Sold very quickly for £24.99. Then we come to this. Yeah, I don't know that my images on this were my camera. I'm still working with camera, trying to get what is the best images. Pocket Dragon in the bag, quite a rare dragon. This one sold for £24.99, full asking price, unboxed, worldwide shipping. It was cross-listed not only on eBay but Amazon and Etsy as well. I think another reseller, I think Nick said, if you're doing cross listings, and it's very true, and I have spoken about this before, don't wait until you get home to remove that cross listing on other selling platforms. Do it right there and then, because God forbid it was to sell again on one of the other platforms, you're buggered. So that was kind of, yeah, my last sale there. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like I said, I think we're at the moment on about 192 subs. Yeah, I'd love to by the end of January be up to 200. yeah, that would kind of be cool. Please hit the like and subscribe button wherever they are, down the bottom somewhere. Um, yeah, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. Really generally hope everyone has a great 2020. For me, YouTube this year, I do want to carry on trying to get the videos done. I have had some good sales on Amazon. I know I said I was going to do a video, but I didn't. I think one of the sales, I sold a Marvel's chess piece, which I paid £6 or £8 for, and it sold for 134.99 used. So yeah, that was a great sale there on Amazon and that. But yeah, hopefully we'll do a bit more, try and get a bit more done. But the one thing I'm doing at the moment, I think a lot of people are doing, is going through stock. I'm finding stock that I've sold, stock that I cross-listed that should have come on for one platform and been taken off the other, which hasn't, and that happened a lot last year, which caused a lot of issues. But yeah, really going through stuff, checking it, making space, tidying up, shelving in the office area that I've currently got. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. But again, happy New Year to you all. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for taking the time out for watching the video. I do appreciate it.